Hey everybody, it's Jasmine, and today I am super excited to bring you guys my February hits and misses. And this month in particular, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. I'm feeling a little crazy. I wanna add and include my monthly empties. So this video is going to be a long video full of speed reviews. So I'm really excited to get into it because this month I feel like I've tried out a lot of new makeup and a lot of makeup didn't make the cut. So let's talk about my misses. Actually, yeah, let's talk about my one miss first. So you guys know a couple years ago, I used to do a series on my YouTube channel called Lash Try On Videos, where I would get a collection from a certain brand and I would try it on for you guys. And let me tell you, the way that ruined my lash line. Now I am super ultra sensitive to a lot of lash glues and a lot of lashes feel super uncomfortable to me now. So I'm very particular with the lash styles that I use as well as the lash glue. And for a while, I stopped using Kiss lash glue, which used to be a holy grail of mine. I revisited it and I actually started to use the Lash Couture Super Strong Strip Lash Adhesive. The very first day that I used this, my eyes had zero reaction to it. So I was thinking, oh my God, my lash line is not sensitive anymore. After the second day, this lash glue started to burn my lash line. I would feel that discomfort only a couple hours in. When I took off my makeup at the end of the day, my lash line was so puffy, it was so red, it was almost raw. And so it would take me a couple of days to recover in order to feel comfortable to use lashes again. So if you're curious about the lash glue that does work on me, currently I'm using the Shop Missy lash glue, the standard pink cap one. That one has been a tried and true also for the past couple years, but unfortunately, whatever is in this Kiss lash glue, I just don't vibe with. Let's move on into my hits because I actually have a pretty good handful. It's a small handful, but it's still a really good one. The first one I want to talk about is a fragrance. You guys rarely ever hear me talk about a fragrance because I like what I like and I never have really fallen in love with a fragrance like that. Like, I feel like I'm really satisfied with them, but I'm never like, have you smelled this? Have you walked into Sephora and sprayed this and smelt it? Because this smells so delightful. I have not really heard any buzz about any Rare Beauty body products. I feel like when she first launched her body line, everyone was like, oh my God, Rare Beauty. But aside from that, never really heard anything about it. So I actually ended up going into Sephora, not really having any intention of buying anything, but I saw this and I said, you know what, let me smell it. Citrusy grapefruit type of smell. I don't think there's any grapefruit scent in here. This is the Rare Beauty Awaken Confidence Body Mist. You can use it for the body and hair, and I believe this is alcohol free. Reading it on Sephora, this is $28, which, you know, is kind of pricey for a body mist in my opinion, but given how much I really like it, I think it's $28 well spent. The notes of this is juicy peach and fresh flower blossom, but I don't know. It doesn't really give peach. If anything, it gives more like nectarine, if I'm being real picky and honest. But it is so good and it actually lasts on the skin for a couple hours. Typically with body mist, they're just made with water and so they don't last on the skin at all. Like, if anything, just an hour. So this, for it to last on the skin for a couple hours, I really, really like. And it also has an airless pump, so you can kind of see how much I've used out of here. And also, the mist is so fine. Can you even see that? It is so gorgeous. Speaking of lashes, I have discovered the beauty of under eye lashes, and I know it's been a thing for a while, but I just felt like it wasn't for me. I felt like it was gonna be uncomfortable. I didn't really like the styles that came out in the earlier launches of under eye lashes, but nowadays I feel like there are a lot of styles to choose from, and specifically I really love the Faux Mink style from Ardell, and I also have the Ardell Bond as well as the Seal. I would classify this lash as a very clean, softly wispy lash, nothing too crazy. You can clearly see I use a lot of the longer lengths here. It is what I'm wearing today. On my eyes from outer corner to inner corner, I use all of them. So I have the 16, 14, 12, and 10 millimeters on my eyes. Super comfortable. The bond is so strong and I really just love the way that this looks on the eyes. It just looks so natural and effortless that I really, really love these, and I do want to actually purchase more, but I'm currently just trying to use up the lashes that I have. I'm trying not to be a hoarder. I'm trying to actually use my things before buying new makeup products. So that's why you'll see later in this video, my empties. There's going to be a lot more empties than there are hits and misses because I'm really trying to utilize my products. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in another hits and misses, but I'm gonna mention it again because it is so freaking stunning. This is by Euphoric, and this is their Terracotta Bunnies palette. I have been using this almost every single day because look at how this is laid out. The pans are nice and big. You can use it on your face and eyes. It's all matte except for this white shade. It has a very soft glitter in there and it's just really beautiful. Love the size of the mirror. So I love using this mostly for my eyes. Sometimes I will use it for my face, but this just creates the most perfect neutral soft eye looks. There's a variety between neutral, warm, and cool. So you have a cool tone brown here, you have some neutral browns here, and then you have some warm tones. It is so absolutely stunning, very pigmented, very buildable, and I just love supporting a small business when I can. This blush from Patrick Ta, the shade She's Seductive. This is the most boring color ever imagined, but this, I swear, just looks so good with every single look. I feel like everybody needs a boring blush. Everybody needs a basic blush that will look good with any type of look that you do. This is it for me. This is literally something that I have been consistently reaching for since I got it in PR, which I am so thankful for, because honestly, if I didn't get it in PR, I wouldn't have purchased this because I would have thought it was boring. If you're unfamiliar with the Patrick Ta blushes, it has a cream as well as powder. And although these are a little bit more expensive, these I believe are around $40, I think it is personally worth it if you like the shades. If you like the shades that it comes in, and if you're gonna utilize both the cream and the powder, this is definitely something up my alley. It is something that I'm actually gonna be traveling with. I'm actually going on a cruise, and I believe when you see this video, I'm gonna be on said cruise, and this is the blush that I'm packing. I think with any makeup product, if you consider it to be in your makeup bag, that's already enough. Like, that's already tried and true. You know it's gonna work, it's gonna be foolproof, and this is genuinely it. My last favorite product of the month of February is this eyeliner that I got in Japan, and I know everyone has probably tried this already, but it's just good, okay? It is reliable, it is dependable, it is something where, you know, if I'm having a really bad day and I'm crying and then I look at myself in the mirror, this is the one thing that will be so vagina slay on my face, and that is the Mink eyeliner. This is their smooth liquid eyeliner, and I have the brown shade. If you're unfamiliar with Mink, they make one of the best long wearing and waterproof eye products. So they're known for their mascaras and eyeliners, and I have never tried their liquid eyeliner. I have tried their mascara, wasn't a huge fan of it, but I decided, you know what, while I was in Japan, let me get one of these. Let me just try it out real quick and let me see if I like it. I love it. It's amazing. It is so stunning. I love how it is a brush tip. The tip is really nice and small, so my wings are so sharp and crisp. No complaints with this eyeliner whatsoever. That wraps up my hits and misses. Let's get into my empties. We're gonna start off with hair because I feel like I don't really talk about hair a whole bunch. All of these products are actually from my hair kit when I style hair on my clients. So these are something that I actually do repurchase and I do trust. So here is the Kenra Platinum Heat Block Spray. This is a high hold heat protecting spray. When you spray this, yes, you get a beautiful heat protection, but this will act as a hairspray, so your hair will feel just a touch crunchy, but honestly, nothing like a quick brush through can't fix. If you have really stubborn hair that does not hold a curl, I recommend something like this that actually has a hold. At this point, I don't know how many bottles I have ran through of this, but this is the Kristin Signature Finishing Hairspray. This is a buildable finish hairspray, so it's a little bit lighter. You can work in sections with it, which is what I actually really like. So sometimes when I do the Hollywood curls, sometimes I will spray this in between my layers, and then at the end, you know, you're supposed to brush them out. This is a beautiful brushable hairspray that will still keep the hair intact. Also by Kristin S, I have the Loose Styling Powder. This is a volume powder and it's great, especially if you're looking for something that won't weigh your hair down. Sometimes I feel like with hairsprays, it is very heavy. You know, it goes on wet and then it dries and suddenly all that volume that you work so hard on just droops. Volume powder will still give you that volume while holding your hair in place. And honestly, this is such a good value. So this is 1 ounce and it's I think $12. And there are so many other volume powders on the market that are a fraction of the size and they're so expensive. They're like 20 bucks. So this is such a great deal. It also has a pump here. So very easy to use as well. You guys know the skincare category is the biggest category in every single one of my empties because I love skincare. Yeah, I do. And I'm not gonna cheat on her. This is by La Palette Beauty and this is their Hydra Blue Petal Serum Toner. So you can use it with a cotton pad as a toner and then you can use a little bit more on your fingers, rub it in as a serum. This product was amazing. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. I did get this in a BoxyCharm. I just felt like it was a good hydrating toner and I really enjoyed it. My clients really enjoyed it. But I also just feel like there are so many other hydrating toners on the market that are more easily accessible that I'd rather use in my kit. Next product that I finished is by Kiehl's. This is their Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. And I believe after you turn 25, the collagen production in your skin decreases exponentially. And so I am currently 26 and I don't want that. No, I want to still look like a chromosome as long as possible. This is clinically tested to steadily promote skin surface turnover and visibly improve firmness, reduce wrinkles, and refine texture, all while minimizing discomforting effects including redness, dryness, and peeling because retinols can be really harsh. This is super great, but I'm actually gonna take a break from this and I actually opened up the Kiehl's Vitamin C Serum, so I'm currently working on that. And I just like to make sure that my skin kind of gets a break between retinols and vitamin C so that my skin doesn't get too used to it. This is the moisturizer from Youth to the People. This is the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream and has kale, spinach, and hyaluronic acid. This is such a basic moisturizer. If you're looking for a good basic moisturizer to just get you by for morning and night, this one is definitely it. I really love the texture of this because it's borderline almost watery in texture while still maintaining that creaminess and hydration level of a cream moisturizer. I'd get this again, 100%. Honestly, anything Youth to the People is just really good and basic, but does the job so well. Oh, I finished up my Holy Grail eye cream yet again. This is the Shiseido Benefiance Eye Cream. So freaking sad. I literally scraped the inside of the jar clean. This, oh my God, I cannot begin to tell you how many I have gone through. This is one of those eye creams that I consistently go back to because every single time I deviate and try a new eye cream, I'm always like, why did I stop? And like I mentioned earlier, my eyes have gotten really sensitive throughout the years because of those Lash try-on videos. So I'm really picky as well with my eye creams because my eyes will also burn with some eye creams and it's just to the point where, you know, when something works, it just works. But of course, because I'm also me, I love trying new products and love trying new brands and trying new things. So whenever I finish this, I do try other brands just to try, but then I always come back to this. Dr. Dennis Gross Peel Pads. Y'all, these are transformative. These are so life-changing. I have the sensitive version for the skin. I've also tried the normal one as well as I think the extra strength ones. And honestly, if I compare all three, I think I just like the normal ones. The normal ones are great. Sensitive is cool, but I just feel like my skin doesn't have that big of a transformation as just the normal ones. So this is a peel. It's a chemical peel. It's a chemical exfoliant. And so if your skin just needs a quick little pick-me-up, you can use this every single day if you want to. But for me, I like to wait for an occasion and I like to do this the night before of the occasion. And I don't know if this is TMI. Sometimes if my feet are really dry and crusty, after I use this on my face, I'll use it on my feet and my feet will also be transformed. So Love me a Dr. Dennis Gross peel pad. And speaking of feet, speaking of peel, we have the foot peeling mask. If you saw my last video, you guys know that I mentioned this in my Shop Miss A skincare roundup review video. This, let me tell you, so good, especially for the price. There are so many foot peeling masks on the market that are kind of expensive. I mean, not super expensive that'll break the bank, but you know, sometimes I don't feel like paying $10 for a foot mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much. It's just too much. I'm just looking for something that'll literally do the same job, but cheaper. And this is it. This is definitely it. Just like I mentioned in my last video, the way that this works is that it's gonna be a week-long process. Okay, this is gonna be something, you know, you're gonna need to plan out just in case you have an event where your feet need to be shown, okay? So when you soak your feet, you're gonna soak it for about 30 to 45 minutes. You're not gonna see instant results. You're actually gonna see results around day 3 or 4, depending on your feet and depending how crusty they are, okay? Then you're gonna be peeling for the next 3-ish days. Then after that, your feet should be back to normal, but again, it really just depends on how nasty and crusty your feet are. Highly, highly, highly recommend her. Recently, I got the new Creme Shop and Miffy collaboration in PR, which was so freaking cool. I already tried their under eye patches, and this is actually one of my favorite eye patches, surprisingly. I have tried so many eye patches, and they all slip off my face. They're too juicy, which is kind of a good thing, but I just feel like the quality of this hydrogel just sticks onto the face. It still gives you that great hydration, but it just sticks. And I really, really like that. Plus it's super cute. So these are the designs of the eye patches. You get Miffy and then the dog, which is super, super cute. Last product for my skincare category is a lip balm. You know what? I will say this, and I'm gonna toot my own horn. I love the fact that I finish lip balms. I'm a lip balm finisher. Okay, there are so many people out there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I see you opening 5 lip balms, losing all of them. No, 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 not with me. I will finish it and I will find it to finish it. This is yet another Preventative Measures lip balm. This one is the hemp version. I like this one because it's more minty, and I'm a minty girl. I really love a little fresh kick, yeah? I really love this lip balm. It is so nourishing and so hydrating. I have repurchased this, oh my God, so many times. It's on my nightstand, it's on my keys, it's in my purse. Like, I carry this thing on me. It's gotten to the point where actually my boyfriend keeps this in his pocket at all times, and every single time he loses it, I get so disappointed. So disappointed in him. This is an unsexy product. This is a hygiene product that you just have in your bathroom and you just keep in the bathroom and you just repurchase it because you go to Costco and you happen to see it on sale every single time. This is the Clear Care Hydrogen Peroxide contact solution. It's getting to the point where I can't talk. And I refilmed this part like 10 times already, and that's what you're gonna get. If you wear contacts, this is definitely something that you do need because hydrogen peroxide is going to really deep clean your contacts for you. It's going to be really, really bubbly, like a little jacuzzi for your contacts. I don't recommend it if you are a beginner. One small mistake, this will burn your eyes. You absolutely need your contacts to sit in this solution for at least 6 hours before you can put it back in your eyes because hydrogen peroxide will burn the living shit out of your eyes. And trust me on that. Last category that I want to talk about is makeup, of course. So the first one is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Of course, we love her, we know her. This is a cult classic. This is something that I use in my pro makeup kit. I love this down. This is something that I consistently repurchase. This will always be a favorite. This will be forever in my pro makeup kit. Next, I have a YSL concealer. This is the Touche Éclat concealer, and this is in the shade 2.5. This I also had in my pro makeup kit, and this is a concealer that I use more so on my mature skin clients. This is a very thin and lightweight concealer, and you can build it up a lot without it looking cakey or heavy on the skin, which honestly a lot of my mature skin clients really like. The thing that I don't really love about this is that you have to click it in order to get product out. So you will see me click this like 20 times to get the desired amount on my palette before working on my clients. And you know what, for that I don't really love it, but formula-wise, it is absolutely stunning and amazing and sexy. And just like that, you guys, that wraps up my February hits, misses, and empties. Let me know if you guys really like this video where I combined everything and just gave you a big speed run of all my favorite products, the products that pissed me off, as well as just products that I finished. Let me know, because I would love to know. Or if you guys just don't have the attention span for it, I get it. I could separate it again. I just wanted to try something new. Anyways, I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.